wondered why some women effortlessly make men chase them, commit, and even bend over backward just to keep them? Is it luck? Is it looks? No, it's pure psychology. See, most women believe attraction is about playing hard to get or looking perfect 24/7, but the truth is, men don't fall for women based on surface-level things. They fall for women who trigger something deeper in their minds, something so powerful that he feels he needs you like air. And today, I'm going to show you 7 psychological triggers that, when done right, make a man obsessed with you. Not just for a day, not just for a week, but long-term devotion. And trust me, 7 is the most powerful one of all, yet almost no one talks about it. So, if you're ready to become that one woman he simply can't resist, keep watching. Let's dive in. 1. The reverse validation effect. Most women believe that showering a man with compliments will make him more interested. But here's the secret. Men are wired to chase what they feel they haven't fully won. When a woman playfully challenges a man instead of constantly praising him, it triggers his competitive nature. He suddenly feels the urge to prove himself and win her over. How to do it: instead of saying "you're so charming," say "you're trouble, aren't you?" with a teasing smirk. If he does something impressive, say "not bad, but I'm not convinced yet." This makes him want to keep impressing you. If he's trying to flirt, lightly push back. Example: if he says "you're gorgeous," respond with "oh, so you say that to all the girls," in a playful tone. Why it works. This creates intrigue and excitement in his mind. Instead of feeling like he's already won you over, he feels like he has to step up his game to truly earn your interest. What happens? Instead of you proving your worth to him, he starts proving his worth to you. And once a man is in that mindset, his desire to win you over never stops. 2. The emotional blueprint technique. A man's heart isn't just won through looks or physical attraction. It's won through deep emotional connection, and the most powerful connections happen when something feels familiar and comforting. See, every man has an emotional blueprint, a set of experiences, memories, and feelings from childhood that shaped what he finds safe, comforting, and desirable. If you can tap into that, you'll bond with him on a subconscious level. How to do it: find out his childhood favorites, cartoons, meals, music, or places he loved growing up. Then, subtly weave them into conversations or date nights. Example: wait, you loved Dragon Ball Z as a kid? No way, that was my favorite too. This creates a nostalgic bond. Understand his emotional upbringing. If he had a strong, supportive mother figure, he's likely drawn to nurturing qualities. If he lacked warmth or emotional support growing up, he'll crave a sense of safety and acceptance from a woman. Mirror the energy that makes him feel safe. If he grew up in a fun, playful household, bring out your playful side. If he values deep conversations, be the woman who truly listens and understands him. Why it works. The brain associates nostalgia with comfort and happiness. If a man links you to positive emotions from his past, his subconscious starts seeing you as his emotional home. What happens? He won't just see you as a woman he's dating. He'll feel like you're part of his life story. And once a man feels that level of comfort and connection, he'll do anything to keep you in his world. 3. The delayed gratification principle. Have you ever noticed that people value things more when they have to work for them? That's because of a psychological principle called effort justification. The more energy and effort we invest into something, the more valuable it becomes in our minds. And guess what? Men are no exception. If you give your time, affection, and energy too easily, a man may enjoy it in the moment, but he won't value it deeply. On the other hand, if he has to put in effort, he starts seeing you as a prize worth pursuing. How to do it? Don't immediately say yes to everything. If he asks you out last minute, instead of dropping everything, say, "I'd love to, but let's plan something properly. I appreciate effort." This makes him step up his game. Let him put in some work for your attention. If he texts you randomly after days of silence, don't jump to reply instantly. Set a natural rhythm where he understands that your time is valuable. Make milestones meaningful. Whether it's emotional intimacy, physical affection, or deeper conversations, let them happen organically and gradually. Why it works. This activates his dopamine system, making him crave the reward of your time and affection. He begins to associate winning you over with excitement, which makes the connection more thrilling and valuable to him. What happens? Instead of seeing you as just another woman in his life, he'll see you as the woman worth investing in. He'll start planning, putting in effort, and making sure he doesn't lose you, because the things we work hardest for are the things we never want to lose. 4. The power of unpredictability. Men love a challenge. It's in their nature. If everything about you is predictable and easy to figure out, his brain starts treating you like a routine. And guess what? Routine kills desire. But when a woman keeps him on his toes, his dopamine levels spike. Dopamine is the same brain chemical that makes gambling, extreme sports, and even falling in love feel so thrilling. The more unpredictable you are, the more his brain craves you. How to do it: if you always text back immediately, mix it up, let him wonder, don't be 100% available. Switch up your dates. Sometimes be spontaneous, sometimes make him plan. Keep things exciting. Why it works. A man values what feels just out of reach. If he knows exactly what you'll do next, the mystery dies. But if you remain a little unpredictable, he'll stay intrigued and work harder to keep your attention. 5. The high-value mindset. Let me ask you a question. What happens when a man senses you don't really need him to be happy? When he sees you have options, that you're fulfilled on your own, and that you won't settle for less? Answer: he chases you harder. Because here's the thing, men don't value what comes too easily. They value what feels rare and exclusive. How to do it: keep your own life full. Have goals, passions, and a social life that's thriving, with or without him. Make him work for your time. If he sees that you're selective about who gets your energy, he'll automatically respect and desire you more. Why it works. People want what they feel they can't easily have. The moment he sees you as a woman who values herself, who has options, and who won't settle for anything less than the best, his natural instinct will be to prove himself to you. 6. The absence imprint strategy. There's a reason people say absence makes the heart grow fonder. If a man never experiences what it's like to miss you, he will naturally start taking your presence for granted. That's just how human psychology works. Men value what they believe they could lose. The moment something feels too secure, the brain stops appreciating it. This is called the scarcity principle. We desire things that seem limited or exclusive. How to do it: be less available sometimes, not as a game, but for real. Focus on your own life, goals, and hobbies. Let him feel what it's like when you're not around. When you return, bring new energy with you. Instead of just picking up where you left off, bring an exciting story, a fresh perspective, or even a new experience to share. Example: you won't believe what happened at this new coffee shop I found. This keeps him intrigued. Don't rush to reply to texts instantly. Let some conversations naturally fade, and then restart later with something engaging. Why it works. This triggers the Zeigarnik effect, a psychological principle where unfinished experiences stay on the mind longer. If a conversation or experience with you isn't completely wrapped up, his mind keeps replaying it, making him think about you more. What happens? When you give him the gift of missing you, he will value your presence 10 times more when you're around. Instead of chasing him, you naturally make him chase you. 7. The tribal connection hack, ultimate bonding secret. Want to know a secret? Humans are wired to form deep connections with people they feel are part of their tribe. Think about soldiers who bond deeply during training, or friends who share inside jokes and feel like they're in their own little world. That same tribal psychology applies to relationships too. If a man feels like you and him are on the same team against the world, he won't just like you, he'll feel an unbreakable connection with you. How to do it. Create us versus them moments. Have inside jokes, make playful observations about the world, and create a shared experience that's yours and his alone. Example: if you're at a party, whisper, "We're the only normal people here, aren't we?" with a smirk. This makes him feel like you two have a special bond. Take on fun challenges together. If you're traveling, say, "Let's see if we can find the best local food together." Teamwork mode. This gives him the feeling of adventure and unity with you. Support him through his struggles. When he's facing challenges, be his biggest ally, not just emotionally, but through actions. Example: "We got this. You're not dealing with this alone." That kind of loyalty sticks with a man forever. Why it works. Psychologically, men seek belonging and loyalty in a relationship. When you create an us against the world energy, it triggers his deepest instincts of tribal bonding. He starts seeing you as his ultimate teammate and life partner. What happens? Instead of just dating you, he starts to envision a future with you. You become the woman he wants by his side for life, not just because of attraction, but because he feels safe, understood, and deeply connected to you. And that's the secret psychology behind making a man do anything to make you his. Thanks for watching.